This is Donald from Dining with Donald, and the video I'm bringing you today is Winnipeg hot sauces for a time of self-isolation. I've got here 8 hot sauces that are all available in Winnipeg from local producers, and I'm going to try them. I have chosen the spiciest of the lot for each of the hot sauces, if there's more than one brand. So for example, Tasty Heats here makes several different, and this one here is the hottest. Not all of them will be as hot as the others, but this should be a good selection. Now there's a couple here that don't really qualify as hot sauces. One is a chili sauce from Dancing Noodle, which is a Chinese restaurant where when they first opened up, they used to put on a show where they saw them stretching out and making the noodles before they served you your dish. I went to the restaurant and they didn't do that time, so I don't know if that's changed or if I just went at the wrong time of day. And this here is the Jaya, and it's a Jaya's carrot and pickle. And I'll show you the label properly a little later on as I go through all of the ones. And while it's not exactly a hot sauce, it is used in much the same fashion. So I'll start from the back, back row my right. This one is 1882, and it is a blueberry habanero hot sauce. And that's also locally produced. All of those hot sauces he produces are fruit flavored. This here is a tikka masala hot sauce made by the East India Company, a local Indian restaurant. They have a restaurant here in Winnipeg, and they also have 2 in Ottawa. I have a feeling that this one might be the spiciest of the lot. This is from Femina's, and they are a local roti place it's just a counter in the bottom of a parking garage. That's pretty much the entire restaurant, and they make great food, and I expect this to be very spicy. Going here, we have Chef's Kitchen, and this one here is habanero lemonade. Chef's Kitchen produces semi-meal kits. That is to say, it'll include your pasta and your spices and maybe a few other things, but you'll have to buy your meat and a lot of your vegetables for them. This is cilantro and lime hot sauce from Danny's Whole Hog. I've written on my blog, Dining with Donald, a couple of times about Danny's. This is one that I was a little bit surprised. He does a lot of other sauces, but this is the first time that I've tried that. This one here is Tasty Heats, and this is the hardest one because it's Ghost Habanero, Fruits, and Whiskey. So there's quite a combination in this one. And here we have the Jaya's Spicy Carrot Pickle. Again, it's a little bit different from the rest of the hot sauces, but very good. And finally, once again, we have the Dancing Noodle chili sauce. I'm going to try all of these. Now, a couple things. This is not meant to be how much heat can I possibly take in one setting. I'm going to eat until my tongue freezes and I'm not able to taste anything for the next 6 months. As you see, I've got a glass of milk just to cool the tongue. Milk or sugar or bread are good coolants if you find the spice too much. I've also, as you see here, I've cut into 4 pieces, 2 slices of toast. This is the Wondrous Bread from Hildegard's Bakery, another place that I've written about. Now this is sort of my second kind of list. The first list I did was my one of Winnipeg's best butter tarts, and Hildegard's was number 2 on that list behind High Tea Bakery. And their bread is also going to be very good. I pretty much love everything they make. So, I'm going to try and give myself a good taste of each of these things. Again, I'm not going for how much heat can I endure. I want to see what's the combination of heat and flavorful. So at the end, I will rank them, and I will do that in 2 rankings. 1 heat, 1 flavor. And then I might do a 3rd ranking that's best combination. So I'm going to start with the Dancing Noodle chili sauce. I'm going to give it a little bit of stir. You can see that there's sesame oil in there, and I can see little bits of sesame floating on the top. And I'll give this a good liberal brushing of the bread. This is a sneak up on you kind of heat. It starts slowly, but it builds and builds as it's going along. It's also really a mouth heat. You don't feel it up in the sinuses that much, but it's a good hot sauce. Next is the Jaya's carrot pickle. I have tried this one already. It was featured at Love Local Manitoba. And I know this one will also be quite hot. Now this one has great flavor. Doesn't seem as hot as when I tried it that night, but it's still there. And again, you can feel it grow on you. It's not one that really assaults your senses the moment you taste it. Now I'm going to move on to Chef's Kitchen habanero lemonade. This is one I found this idea of this one quite intriguing. We'll see if it matches in the execution, the idea. Okay, and so it's a little challenging getting it out of the bottle. Don't find that one overly spicy. There's whole hog. Let's see what this one's like here. This one is quite runny. Okay, can't say I noticed any real heat with that one, and to be honest, this was the one I was expecting to be the least hot of the ones that I tried. Now we have the Tasty Heats Ghost Habanero Fruit and Whiskey. That's a good healthy portion of it. Give me some idea. Again, the heat comes and it sneaks up on you a little bit. Overall, quite nice and quite a nice flavor to it. Well, that one actually quite lingers, both the flavor and the heat. So this is the 1882 fruit-based hot sauce, blueberry and ghost pepper. See that there's actually little bits of blueberry in there, not just a liquid. Okay, this is the tikka masala from East India Company. This one has great flavor and the heat's there. It, again, one of these sort of sneaks up on you. If you use a fair bit of it, I think you would really notice it. So now I'm going to one more bit of milk. And here we go to the last one, which is from Mina's. And as I said, I expect this one to be really hot. Okay, not only did I make it really hot, take the hot one, I got quite a load on this one, so we'll see how this works on me. Okay, hands down heat winner, Femina's. 2 slices of bread, a glass and a half of milk later, my mouth is still burning. Next would be Jaya's pickle. Then Tasty Heat and Dancing Noodle. The 1882. The tikka masala, the lemonade, and Danny's, which I kind of figured would be there. My mouth is still burning on this one. So, we'll go through for flavor. Flavor, the carrot pickle, the tikka masala, Femina's. I really actually liked the flavor of Femina's as well as the heat. Danny's, blueberry, Tasty Heat, Dancing Noodle, and the lemonade one. So I'll just do, there's not much change here in the overall combination. Femina's heat is just so much higher than anybody that even though Jaya's pickle is both heat and tasty and probably maybe the best balance of the two, this is just fantastic. The tikka masala would be third. I quite like the blueberry. And then I actually quite like the heat, the flavor on this one as well. Danny's Whole Hog, the Dancing Noodle, and the habanero lemonade. And yes, I am sniffling through all of this. I don't have a cold. It's just that Femina's sauce really, really does the job. So that's my list of 8 Winnipeg hot sauces. This will get you through isolation with a nice little bit of spice in your life. So give it a try. Tell me if there's other Winnipeg hot sauces that I haven't tried that are available in retail for retail purchase. And if you have another one that you know of, let me know. Even if there's one that's only available in a restaurant. I like to try out hot sauces, and I'll certainly go out and try them once I'm out of self-isolation, physical distancing, whatever I'm doing at the moment. I'm not quite sure. Anyways, take care. Thanks a lot. Bye.